Hello viewers, here is a 16 inches SMC fan. This is the model number, this is a desk fan, model TR16. And this is from the 2001. Unfortunately, it was made in China. And it calls for 0.45 amps. It was made in the early 2000s. This is not exactly the model I was looking for. When I was in, I guess it would have been middle school, there was a classroom that had a 12-inch SMC, and it had the square base. I don't remember if it was this exact series or not. I guess it probably was. But anyways, so that I remember seeing that one, and of course I like SMC fans because we had the my grandfather had the TH12, so I've always kind of liked SMC fans. And anyway, so this is the 16-inch version of the one that I remember in the middle school math classroom. Now this fan, in the previous video when I showed it briefly, I stated that this fan seemed like it was running a lot faster than the other 16-inch model that I have, the TH16 I think it would be. And I'm looking at it a little bit closer now, and I'm realizing that that could be because the blade appears to be the warped, which of course is the unfortunate. But as you can see here, it looks like it's warped a fair bit. So that could very well be impacting negatively, of course, the way the air is moving across the blade. And that could be causing it to run faster and louder than if the blade was in proper form. As is the case with some of the other SMC fans, it appears to be made from different pieces of plastic, different kinds of plastic. You can see on this one here we have the mounting port there for the oscillation pivots, and the control knob, and then the off button are all heavily yellowed. Meanwhile, the rest of the fan is okay. I don't think these were ever supposed to be stark white. I think they were always kind of an off-white or a very light gray color. On this one the ring is fine. On the other one the ring was very yellowed as well. So that's kind of interesting. I think, is this starting to deteriorate? Yeah, this could be starting to deteriorate a little bit back here. It seems like this might have spent some time in front of a window, because you can see here the feet are starting to crack through the base. So I think the back of the fan is very brittle, which probably was a result of lengthy sun exposure. Cord is kind of yellowed as well, which is a little strange. Anyways, I have not had this open for service yet, so this is in as received condition. I think we said it calls for 0.45 amps. We're testing at 122 volts, 121.8 amps. Plug this in, and let's see what we have here. We'll start with the oscillations off. The 1. Still seems to be moving an adequate amount of air despite the apparent warpage. So maybe it's not as bad as it looks. It's relatively well balanced. It balances pretty good. Certainly within an acceptable margin of error. And it's drawing 0.33 amps. I think it's running significantly faster than the other one. It feels like it's moving more air too. And I would expect the motors to be pretty much the same thing. So I don't quite understand that. 2. And that is the 0.36 amps. Yeah, it kind of has like that high velocity fan chopping sound to it, which is neat. I don't know if it'll pick up on the camera or not. And the 3. Yeah, that's definitely going much faster than the other one. And this is the 0.39 amps. What did we say this was rated for? 0.45. So it's just slightly under what it's rated for. It's not impressively powerful, you know, compared to the Lasco ones at the time. Like the 2016, I think it is. It's the 16-inch oscillator. It doesn't even come close to that. But, I mean, it seems like it's running at a reasonable speed, and it's certainly moving a decent amount of air for what it is. I don't know what's with that other one. Off. Bearings seem plenty free still. I believe these used steel bearings, which were pretty good as long as you kept them lubricated. Once they dried out, they could lock up real quick. And the bearings are certainly more free in this one than the other one. Alright, let's turn on the oscillations now and try it again. I like the sound of this one a lot. Okay, the 2. And the 3. The oscillation is very jerky. I think everything in there needs a good greasing. And off. Okay, so there is the SMC TR16 as found, or as received. I didn't find it. So we'll do another video on this. We'll go in there and we'll do a clean and service video on this VN.